get the privilege of introducing our speaker today, Reverend Tress. Now, this lady is such a joy and such a light, and I don't know. She always says something that's just always going to make me laugh. And she inspires me. And so our speaker today is Reverend Tress, and the talk is Journey of Empowerment.
All right. I'd like you to join me. Like, it's beautiful to see each and every one of you, but I invite you just to join me just for a moment to just become quiet, still, and allow peace and calm to come through you. And see a blessing of love to all. Feel it. And this includes people that we know. See that and feel that. This is our morning blessing coming from each of us. And now, when you are ready, will you please open your eyes? Okay, you probably don't know what you're looking at. So I am going to tell you, I am from that generation, the most feared generation there is right now in the world. I'm from the stuff generation. You know, the thing is, come here, have I got a deal for you? And it's free. Because in my house, I have 40 or 50 years of stuff that I need to find a home for. And it is happening. But I want to share a good story of this stuff. So I'm going to sit down now and explain. We have 2 grandchildren, and the youngest one, he loves the guitar, and he loves rock and roll, and he loves heavy metal, and he loves classical, and he loves this, and he loves that. And I had a picture of him when he was like 3, and he had a birthday, and I put it there, and he's trying to be Guns N' Roses guy, and he's got his face all squished up, and he's just playing the guitar. Well, he shovels our walk now, and he's almost 6 foot tall, and he just turned 16, and he came over, and I said, hey, have I got a deal for you? Oh, okay. How would you like some records? And we both were record collectors. So, of course, I want to sell the deal, and Grateful Dead, and I'm going, hey, look, and it's the classic Grateful Dead poster. So I open the album up and I say, see the album cover, and see, it's a Grateful Dead. You need this poster. Oh, yeah, okay. And then I'm saying, you know, I got a lot of Janis Joplin. You want some of her? And he's, yeah, no, Granny, no, Granny. Well, yeah, but they're classic. No, Granny. But we gave him Simon and Garfunkel. We gave original, old. The first Rolling Stones CD that ever came to Canada. He now has that LP. It's his collection. Another Rolling Stones, Simon and Garfunkel. Now he wants the blues, and we have old blues. And the other person in my life, a lot of them are his. But it's a gift of celebrating the music, the joy of life. We can share. And this gives us a conversation together of something we like. And I was reading about a big deal last night. So I went and I checked out. And sure enough, there I see is the big, bright, almost full moon, and there is Jupiter. And it was gorgeous. And I saw it and I thought, oh, way in the universe, and I just want to capture it and have it inside of me. And yet I realize it's way off there. And yet it's there, it's in existence. And it reminds me of the beauty of the expansive universe and how incredible that is. And then I thought, hey, you know, when I talk about the divine mind, the creative energy, the God essence, whatever your word is for that, I can't capture it. I can't put it in a little bottle and look at it and say, hey, I know what you are. Because it is different to each and every one of us. And I do know that the divine energy is always creating. And it's creating constantly. It has before I was born, now, and forever after. I'm no longer here. And what is it, the life force in us? It is that divine creative energy that each of us express in a beautiful, wonderful way. But how do I know that? Well, there's a word that's kind of a scary word sometimes. It's trust. I'm up here talking and you might think, oh yeah, get the white coats out, we need to, but this connection, this understanding that within me is an energy force far greater than I'll ever know, has literally changed my life. For years I've studied this, but it has changed my life, knowing and believing that there is something out there that works through me that I cannot describe, and that is the essence of our life force, but the greater life force flowing in as and through you, and this is what we teach about here. And each minister here teaches in a different way, but each blesses as they speak. Because what it's coming from is a love within, a way of saying, I love you and I want you to have the glorious journey of life that I have had. So what is it I had to do? Well, first I had to trust. Oh yeah, and here comes kind of the hard part. I want to do something. I know I'm something. I want to go forward. Well, it's one of those lettered words that you don't want to say, 'cause it takes a lot of work. Say yes. Say yes to the universe. Say yes to yourself. This is not only your hopes and dreams. This is saying yes to who you are. Yes, you are alive here to live and be and do what you want to do. So what makes your heart sing? What's the wind behind your sails? The first step. That'll get it all going. You see, nobody else can do anything to make your life better but you. Or no one else can do anything to make you realize what a wonderful life you have right now because you are you. Nobody can do it but you. So what empowers you? What makes you really feel that energy of the divine working through you? Well, just take a moment. Think about what empowers you. Just think now. Take a moment to feel the energy within you that empowers you. And then take a moment to say in your mind, I can do it. So have the courage to believe, to know. Be still and know that you are an extension of the one mind. Be still and know that you are the universal essence, the God essence expressing. Because the spark that burns in you at the center of your own soul is caught from the living and the eternal flame of spirit. And that's from our Science of Mind book. So guess what? You can't get away with anything because your thoughts are things. And sometimes things happen and I think, well, what did I think to make all of this happen? And then there's the other times when I think, oh, yes, Tress, what did you think now? I know what I thought now. And I knew it was better than to think that, or better than to believe that, or better than to fear that. But I just had to get my $5 worth of suffering in here before I go ahead and live my life. And if I really want, I'll put in a whole $20 and get a whole poor me, poor me, poor me. And then after a while I realize, well, nobody's picking me up off the floor. Well, I guess I gotta do it myself. So I do. One step at a time, one decision at a time, one belief at a time, and one letting go of what doesn't serve our highest good. And I'll tell you, have I got a deal for you? And it's free. Realize the importance of your life to go forward, because we're not talking just you. We're talking about the world, the universe. Everything everyone does puts a footprint on life. And what in heck kind of footprint are you going to put? Some of us dance, some of us sing, some of us twirl, and some of us go at our own pace. But you know what? We're all making a beautiful path. Imagine if it was all little footprints on the earth and you could get a drone that would go way up high and see the whole earth, and you could say, oh, look at what Africa looks like, and look at what England looks like, and look at what Canada looks like. The people, the thoughts, the love, the joy. That is our God essence expressing the power of who we are. But you know, every once in a while there's a little, well, I don't know, I'm kind of afraid. And, well, I remember that one day, and I'm with my dad, my special father, and here we are, and we decide we'd go for a walk. But he didn't decide, he was forced into it. I said, Dad, you gotta be part of this. Well, here I am, standing there. And I have to walk to the end there. And I got a bouquet of flowers in my hand. And I'm thinking, okay, I'm going down this aisle. My dad's going to give me away. Is this what I really want to do? And I was scared. And finally I confessed to the poor, innocent fellow sitting at the end, just, I confessed, and I thought, oh, this is such a good confession, and I'm just releasing it from myself. And he says, well, you know, I was terrified when I was putting my suit on to go stand and be the groom, and I thought, well, what's going on here? But the courage to go forward, and it worked. You just don't know where your steps are going to go, but you have divine mind working through you, guiding you, and you listen to the voices that say, you can do it. You can do it. And if you don't have voice within you that says you can do it, well, you can make your own mantra. I remember there used to be sports equipment, etc., that you could buy, and you just, now all you have to do is look at that check mark. And what does that check mark say? Just do it. Oh, we're selling running shoes, we're selling all these things. Just do it. Well, what about our own mantra? What can you see for yourself? I know that grandson that we gave the music to, and I've told this before, but he would always say, I can do it, Granny. And he's little wee. But my husband and I, we laugh and say, you can do it, Granny, you can do it, Granny. And I think, yeah, okay, Granny can do it, and off I go. So that's a mantra of mine. But another mantra of mine is, everywhere I look, I see the face of God. Everywhere I look, I see the face of God. Every person I look at, everyone. I don't just see a face, I see a miracle. I see a face of the divine shining through toward me. Each individual, each gorgeous in your own way, like a spark of light and many colored lights of who you are. And I feel the love. I mean, how can you have a better Sunday than to be surrounded by all these gorgeous people, each of you, and you are expressions of the divine right here, right now. So the world is waiting to see and hear just what you have to give, what you want to do. But how do you know how to do the spiritual side of it? Well, we teach it here. It's called spiritual mind treatment. Well, that sounds really, ooh, but it's really simple. You recognize there's one power, and you have your own name for it. God, divine mind, universal mind, Buddha, whatever you have. And then you say, it's unification. I am one with this divine spirit. I am one with it. Holy, that gives me a lot of power. And I affirm, I know. And what is it I want in my life? I know that I move forward with ease and grace. I know, and you fill whatever blank you want. And then once you receive what you get, you say, and I give thanks. I give thanks. Because you know it's on its way. And you release. You say, I let go. And I let God. So let's give this a try. I invite you to just close your eyes and just listen. I know there is one universal mind. You can put the word in that you connect with. I recognize I am one, totally one, with the divine universal mind, with God. And being connected to the divine, I affirm, I know, I declare that the following goodness is coming and is in my life now. And put in what it is you're seeking. And feel it. Know it. Now the thanksgiving, I know that this is part of my truth. It is part of me now, and I give thanks. And I release this to the divine mind, to the God essence, and know it is acted upon now. And feel the words in your body when you think and say, and so it is. Our spiritual mind treatments are a mechanism to light that fire and start the change in your life. And you can become empowered by allowing yourself to express and feel the emotion and the emotion in your treatments. The more emotion, the more belief, the more power you give into it. Well, it's like putting more gas in the car. Away you go. It gives the force to what you're doing. And you have the force. You have within you all that you need. It is through the divine. So become empowered. Allow yourself to be empowered. And it's time now to start dancing, to start singing, to start writing, to start moving, to start doing whatever it is you're wanting to do. Now's the time. Come, if not now, when? But tomorrow, if you decide tomorrow, it's still going to work. But if not now, realize the importance of who you are to go forward with your steps. Because it's not just February. This is fantastic February. And this is for you. So dare to believe. And I want you to stand up if you wish. Okay, dare to declare. I am fit. I am fabulous. I want to do that again. It's so much fun. I am fabulous. And I am free. So, in conclusion, know that you are perfect, whole, complete. You are fabulous. You're fit, and it's February. And go forth and just be free. And so it is.